Willkommen zurück zur Interwetten European Darts Open 2023. Die Halbfinals live und präsentiert von der PDC Europe hier aus der Ostermann Arena in Leverkusen. Wir kommen zu unserem zweiten Halbfinale und begrüßen zurück auf der Bühne aus den Niederlanden die aktuelle Nummer 11 der Welt mit 5 Titeln auf der Pro Tour. Ein World Grand Prix Finalist. Hier kommt the Titan, Dirk van Duijvenbode. Sein Gegner kommt aus Hastings, England. Die aktuelle Nummer 5 der Welt. Der frühere World Matchplay Champion. Der zweifache European Champion und der frühere Champion of the World. Voltage, Rob Ross.
Rob Cross flat out refusing to sign that fans MVG shirt on the walk-on. I've got a lot of respect for that. Fair play Voltage. Which man will make it through to the final of the European Darts Open to face Gerwyn Price for the title? Will it be Rob Cross reaching an 8th Euro Tour final? 3 of those came last year. He's yet to win one. Or will it be the Auberginius looking to reach his first one? It's only the second time he's reached the semis of a European Tour event, Dirk. He was beaten by Gerwyn Price in Belgium. That was back at the start of 2020 when he was just blossoming into this incredible player that he has become. I don't think even at that time when he was first christened the Auberginius and he was starting to hit big scores and big numbers, I don't think anybody foresaw the player that he would become. But he is still a player who is searching for his first title on a big stage. Reached the Grand Prix final, reached the final of the World Series finals. Of course, lost a very tight game to Gerwyn Price in Amsterdam in that one. But can he overcome Voltage? Voltage is averaging 102 for the entire tournament. It was higher than that until his strange old game with Ricardo Pietreczko, where he started very, very slowly, but by the end, he looked like the player we'd seen in the previous 2 matches. Intriguing clash, and the latest in a series of matches between these two. They've met at the Worlds, at the Slam, at the Players' Championship finals. They've met on the European Tour before. They've met on the floor. It is only 3-2 to Rob Cross. The highest profile win was a thriller at the World Championship. Dirk took that. with a 12-dart deciding leg, 99 checkout, tops. Really hurt Voltage and knocked him out at Ali Pali. Are we going to see something similar here? It's all set up for a belter of a semi-final between the world number 5, Rob Cross, and the world number 11, Dirk van Duijvenbode.
Rob Cross down will certainly need to get out of the box a little bit quicker than what he did against Ricardo. Because I think if he starts off and averages around the 64 mark for 2 or 3 legs with Dirk van Duijvenbode, you find yourself 2 or 3 nil down.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting that Cross has hit more 180s than Dirk over the course of the weekend. I know that Dirk played half of the last game on treble 19s.
41.
I understand, I haven't had it directly from the horse's mouth, but I did sort of overhear him having a chat with our tournament director. It was a quibble with the board. He felt that it wasn't taking his darts in the treble 20 as he wanted them. They weren't sitting right, so he just came and played on the treble 19, which had a bit less wear. And he did do to devastating effect.
99.
Well, that's fair enough. Went and voiced his opinion.
Oh, he's not shy of that, Dirk.
Didn't do him any harm in that last game against Josh Wright. He come through that game.
40.
Nice little 96 average.
Yeah, Dirk's averaging 99 for the weekend and 50% on doubles. So both have played to a very high standard this weekend. Nobody's played to the standard of Gao and Price. Price carries on in the manner that he's been playing this weekend. He's going to be very difficult to stop. That's not to say that one of these two couldn't do it, though. Rob just juggling his darts a little there.
Over 128.
128 for van Duijvenbode. Treble 20 and ball.
Well, I'm surprised he looked at the 18s there. It looked like his dart was sitting into the 18, so thought he might have gone for the ball. Well, after all the entertainment today, you know, why the long face?
Hey, because it's a horse. Yeah? Double 18. Brilliant stuff from Rob Cross.
Rob Cross.
Well, no slow start this time around from Voltage.
Game on.
Breaks the throw with a ton plus checkout. That is... Need to get my shoes and socks off there. His 6th of the weekend.
120.
Around 1 in 3 of his legs this weekend are being won with ton plus finishes. That is the slowest 180 I think I've ever seen him hit. If the dart is there, he just follows it. He can be lightning quick, but he seems very ponderous at the start of this game, Dirk van Duijvenbode.
Seemed almost that he wanted to place it in.
100.
One thing I like about Dirk van Duijvenbode is when he does have a little move around the hockey, and you know full well he's going to stand a treble 20, his eyes do not come off the target.
58.
Doesn't flinch, doesn't look down at his dart or anything, just moves along the hockey while still glaring at that segment.
Not moving there. Can't produce his second maximum, but it's an excellent leg of darts to leave 81 after 9. Were you a player who moved? If you had a dart in the treble, would you move to change the angle, or were you just, that's perfect, I'm going to stay there, or did it depend?
Yeah, it all depends what sort of angle it was at. I mean, if it was at an angle down where I thought if I clattered into it, it might fall out, then obviously I'd switch.
No problem for Dirk van Duijvenbode. 12 darts. Break back. Well, that's it. Somebody like Simon Whitlock will move around the hockey, even when the darts look perfect, because he thinks he can have an even better chance by coming at the marker dart from an angle. Sliding down, it gives him a slightly bigger target to aim for.
58.
Another
Dirk sometimes does the same.
Another one who does that is Duijvenbode. He does that. I was one of these people that I didn't really like moving around the hockey.
39.
I had a very light sort of throw, so I didn't. Some people thought I had quite an aggressive throw, but I didn't, because I used a 17-gram dart. Couldn't be aggressive with it. I couldn't throw it hard. It was only a small little light dart. So
57.
I tried to rely a lot of the time on that consistency of sliding the dart down the barrel. I relied on the barrel of the first two darts.
Feathering it in.
Yeah, feathering it in. Yeah. No, clattering it into the barrels.
Clattering it.
Clattering it into the barrels.
Here we go. Here we go. Trademark Max from Dirk van Duijvenbode. 3 darts crammed on a pinhead.
Well, that was a bit loose there. I think he was in two minds whether to go for the 20 again or the 18, and ended up hitting the 1.
Straight down the middle. No good to him. But
57.
he is nicely poised here. He can do whatever he wants. No need for ball 25 ball business. The treble 20.
65.
Chips away at it.
Well, he knows he's going to come back and have another pop at it. But what sort of pressure will that shot be under?
Ooh, how about this? Oh!
170.
170 setup shot to leave double 6, which is a favoured target of Rob Cross. And 2 misses from Dirk van Duijvenbode, allowing back to the board. Could be a 3rd consecutive breaker throw in this one. In fact, it's very likely. That's exactly what happens. Dirk van Duijvenbode in charge of that leg. The 170 setup, giving Rob Cross the lead again.
A very positive, aggressive dart. Double 3 there.
96.
And we've mentioned before, that's been his watchword this weekend. He's felt that's what's been missing in the Pro Tour events up until now, Rob Cross. Aggression.
137.
Certainly saw plenty of it against Ryan Joyce and Willie O'Connor. Only dropped 2 legs and was averaging 107 over those first 2 games that he played this weekend. And this is good. Rob Cross's turn to start filling up the treble 20.
If he sticks another big shot in here, Dan, it'll give him a great opportunity to hold his throw and take a 3-1 lead. Very disappointed with that dart.
99.
Might start down here, Dirk.
Beautiful. Well, it's that gamble. He could have gone to the bullseye to guarantee leaving a finish, but he thought the marker darts were so good. Stay there. The gamble didn't pay off this time.
I don't like it. Why gamble?
Because the reward would have been greater than leaving a 170. But there's a risk. Yeah. It's the balance.
93. Rob, you require 32.
It does mean Cross can open up a 2-leg gap. But the first holder throw in this game. 13 darter does it.
Fifth leg, Dirk to throw first. Game on.
is a great illustration of Dirk van Duijvenbode. A little shuffle across because the first one was a bit low in the bed. But the next one, perfect, followed it, 180.
Yeah. 58.
And see the cogs whirring. And understand why he's doing these things.
Oh,
doesn't quite do it again.
Makes you sometimes think, Dan, that, you know, I should know the answer to this, but I can only speak on behalf of myself. When you throw two darts like that, you like switching to the 19s anyway. Why not hit treble 19?
Why not? I mean, you've hit more 9-darters than Dirk van Duijvenbode has, I'll tell you that.
Only on tour.
Well, this for a 10-dart leg for Dirk van Duijvenbode. 11 will do. Magnificent stuff from Dirk to get his first hold of throw in this contest.
Game on.
Upped his average to over 100 now.
I mean, his winning legs have been in 12 and 11, and that's the explosive power of Dirk van Duijvenbode. He has 2 or 3 visits where he just can't stop hitting things, and he just takes players out of the game. When you're
58.
as big a scorer as Dirk is, and there aren't many bigger around, he's certainly the biggest 180 hitter around, then you're going to just, if you're playing him, there are going to be legs where you don't get a look in, and there's going to be quite a few of them. But Rob Cross has hit his second 180 now.
It's Dirk now that's got to keep pressing down, because Rob Cross has got the throw, he's got the momentum with him.
98.
And if he starts doing what we know he can do and what he's done all over this weekend, it'll be very hard for Dirk to break his throw to get a result in this match.
37. Roll your point 127.
No need to bring the bull into play here, which is why he started on the 19s. He's looking at treble 19, treble 18, double 8.
95.
And it also gives him that option. 5 19s to leave 32.
Roll your point 32.
Well, no pressure on this shot.
You shot the 6 flag, Rob Cross. 7 flag Dirk to throw first.
4-2. And the standard's good. Can't say it's quite as high energy as I thought he was going to be. I thought we were going to see a bit more stomping about from Dirk van Duijvenbode and maybe a bit more energy from Rob Cross, but it's not stopping him playing some excellent stuff.
Yes, as if it's like a subdued game. That very good subdued game.
134.
Chess darts.
Chess darts. Dirk van Duijvenbode, 5 PDC titles to his name, 2 of them this year. Only player to have picked up more than 1 title this year, if you ignore the Premier League nights, which we will.
I'll ask the question here, Dan, because I honestly don't know. Is Dirk still working, or is he full-time pro now?
He does work. The beauty about Dirk's work situation is that he's able to, basically his mate runs the company and allows him to take as much time off the darts as he wants.
That's good.
Was originally started out in the greenhouses picking the aubergines. Now he's very much in the office doing a lot of the paperwork.
49.
But he's got a dartboard up there.
If he wants to leave his favoured double 18, he's got to go treble 12. Will he go double 18? treble 20 to leave double 6.
I think that's what he would have gone for normally, but he felt that he'd blocked the path. It's his usual route from 72.
He's just hopping about, Dirk. He's not looking 100% comfortable.
57. Robbie requires 65.
Halves his score to leave 57. And Rob Cross, because he strayed into the 7 segment, well, he does get 2 darts at double. And this, for another breaker throw to take a real grip on this game. That's exactly what he's done. Rob Cross, back-to-back 14-dart legs. Voltage continuing to play at this brilliant level. It's this weekend. If Rob Cross goes on and has another amazing year, this will be the weekend that we look back at and go, that's where it all turned for him. Because it's been underwhelming in the opening 9 Pro Tour events of the year.
Been chatting with Rob quite a bit today in between matches. Dan, he's in such a positive mood. He feels so good about his game at the moment. And I think he's actually expecting big things of himself this year because he knows how well he's playing.
One of the things he seems particularly happy about is changed his footwear. You see, Rob Cross, with the way he stands, he's one of those players whose leg kicks out and he's basically balancing on one leg that's pressed right up against the oche. And the soles of his shoes are a bit sort of foamy and soft, and so he was sort of wobbling about a bit. Whereas now he's got something a bit firmer, he just feels a bit more stable. It's not really a surprise that can help him be a bit more consistent on the ball. And he's not gone full Devon Peterson and created his own custom shoes, he's just gone and got a different pair.
57.
I'll never forget years ago, Roland Shelton turned up and he had the RS on the side that was in a piece of leather that was shaped like a flight on the side of his shoes.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Nice bit of merch.
Not what I said, but it wasn't. Tacky, Roland, tacky.
Robbie requires 64.
I think he's probably still got them shoes now. Be like Trigger's broom.
Well, Dirk van Duijvenbode is in danger of being given a bit of a hiding here. A sort of very understated hiding.
48.
2 misses just outside.
47.
The likelihood is he returns.
Again, he just can't settle, Dirk.
Is it 2 tops?
No, because that would be 100.
That would be.
That's why.
111.
Thought he might have run top ball for a showboat finish.
16.
Yeah. Well, that is 16, and that is 6-2. And Dirk van Duijvenbode has got to win 5 legs on the spin if he's going to reach his first Euro Tour final.
100.
Yeah, like you say, Dan, he's looking very edgy. He's very twitchy around the hockey, isn't he?
We've not seen him like that all weekend. I don't know what it's about.
I mean, his darts seem like they're going to the board nicely.
He's been a curious performer. I mean, he's still been good. He's thrown plenty of good stuff. Rob Cross has been excellent to be in this position. But he's just never really looked comfortable.
58.
Maybe feeling a little bit of fatigue.
140.
Is that the Duff men leaving the room? Duff man.
Right.
61.
We may not have Nicholson here, but we did have a Simpsons impression, so we've ticked that box for the weekend. Double 20. Would have left double 18.
65.
And for a big high one there, where if it sneaks its way into tops, then fair enough. But if it doesn't, single to double combo. Didn't want to go for the treble and it deflect off and cause him an issue. Well, that's a problem. He can't find the solution, and Rob Cross could book his place in the final here.
150.
Well, this would be a nice little showpiece finish to move your way into a European Darts Open final.
Dirk requires 32.
This time he gets it right, and Dirk van Duijvenbode manages to get one of the legs he needs, but he needs another 4.
To play, Rob, to throw first.
There's a little bark from Dirk, which suggests that there's some fight left in him. You look at the numbers, and it doesn't look like a 6-3 game. It looks like it should be tight, but then you also see that Dirk has only had 7 darts at double. They've been limited to quite a few legs. It's not like he's been getting chances in lots of legs. There's only, I think, 1 leg where he's had darts at a double, not hit them and lost the leg.
Yeah.
Because Rob Cross has just been quite quietly and efficiently scoring pretty well, but setting up chances and taking them out, and that's it. There's just no fuss.
Yes, a very cool, calm, calculated performance here from Rob Cross at this moment in time. And in saying that, though, Dan, he cannot write off the Auberginius.
Certainly can't. He needs to introduce a bit of chaos into this. He needs to upset Rob Cross. Oh, that might upset him.
40.
No. The way he does that is by firing in loads of big scores and causing him a problem, putting him under pressure.
60.
Yeah, and I think he's suddenly realised he could have gone 19 and bullseye there to leave himself a finish.
Yeah.
$65.
Well, still not a massive shot there from Rob Cross. I think he could have put a little bit more pressure on this 174. Wow.
134.
Dirk's asking the question, if you want to get into the final,
116.
you better go pop, 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 as Wayne Mardle would say.
He wants to leave double 18. He does leave double 18 for a place in the final to face Gerwyn Price.
80.
Match start missed by Rob Cross.
40.
It was looking like an impossible mission for Dirk van Duijvenbode when he was 6-2 down, but it is getting more possible by the moment.
11 flag, Dirk to throw first. Game on.
This could get interesting, you know.
It couldn't get interesting, Dan. It is getting interesting.
74.
Well, it could get very interesting. Loads of room. Oh, but he can't stick another one in there.
100.
Have you ever seen an angrier Dutch aubergine farmer? I haven't.
140.
Good stuff. Great darts here. 87 left after just 9 darts. Saying to Rob Cross, if you want to win, you've got to push me aside. And at this moment in time, I'm an immovable object.
Bullseye is not there.
62. Rob, you require 147.
Now then, Rob. Will he attempt the check out Dirk tried earlier on? Treble 18 for double 18. Tops would be a bad idea in this situation. Can't get the treble. And he would have fancied that. You know how he loves that 18 segment.
25.
Oh, only going to get one dart now then. Double 4 to stay in this contest.
He missed the big number, but he made up for it. Dirk van Duijvenbode has won the last 3 legs on the spin, averaging just over a ton in that spell. And if he can force another break of throw here, he suddenly becomes favourite.
84.
What a vital last start that is by Rob Cross.
Well, that would have been music to Rob's ears when that score was called out. Can he punish?
130.
He'll settle for that, Dan, I think.
Pretty sure he will.
That's so unlucky, isn't it, those 2 darts?
60.
Those 3 darts, sorry.
Frustration evident for Dirk van Duijvenbode. Rob Cross more than 100 points ahead plus these.
96.
And that inches him closer to the finishing line. I think he needs a max. I'm not sure that's enough. It sort of gets him back interested.
Surely Rob Cross will just be thinking to himself, just one treble.
98.
He should get at least one more match dart. There's the max. It's half a dozen for Dirk van Duijvenbode. He is not backing down, but he's already survived one match dart. He may have to survive more here, staying on the 18s. 1 at the bull. You don't get much closer.
You require 70.
The crowd chant his name. Dirk will get 1 dart. Double 16.
38.
Was that the chance for Dirk van Duijvenbode? Is it once again
25.
not going to be his night on the European Tour? You can hear who the crowd want to win. Rob Cross doesn't care. But Rob Cross doesn't hit either.
Dirk, you require 32.
Well, to stay in this match, double 16.
And now he's favourite for the match. Dirk van Duijvenbode, I think he's just said to Rob, I'm sorry, it's not me doing it and making the noise.
Yeah.
And he's right. There's nothing he can do about it.
And final leg, Dirk.
He's got to take care of business here. A first European Tour final is there to be grabbed by Dirk van Duijvenbode, having been 6-2 down.
This would be a huge blow to Rob Cross. He was in total control of the match. Like you said, Dan, 6-2 up. And Dirk stepped up and gone 16, 13, 15 and 16.
121.
Does that swing it back in Voltage's favour?
The thing about it is, Dan, is that
96.
we both know ourselves. Dirk's very, very capable of just going 180, 180 out. And it's just ridiculous. Obviously, he won't do that now because he'll bust.
100.
But you're never safe with somebody who scores like he
No,
can, because
that's
2 visits can turn the leg on its head.
Yeah.
This might be one of them. It might be turning the leg on its head again. That's exactly what's happened. It's a stupendous 7 180s for Dirk van Duijvenbode. He's hit one in each of the last 4 legs. As the Aubergenius comeback train
60.
powers into the station. Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous. He leaves double 16 for the match. He survived 4 darts for the match, but he's going to get 3 for his first Euro Tour final.
60. Dirk requires 32.
This should never have happened. It looked like it couldn't happen. It has happened. Dirk van Duijvenbode wins 5 legs on the spin and beats Rob Cross to reach his first Euro Tour final. The title will go to either Gerwyn Price or Dirk van Duijvenbode. 1 game to come here at the Ostermann Arena in Leverkusen. It could be the Aubergenius picking up his first Euro Tour title, or Gerwyn Price could add to his impressive haul. The final is coming up in around 20 minutes' time. Stick with us for a potentially explosive climax to the Intervet European Darts Open.